Hey Narwhals, I'm your host Luke Narwhal, and welcome back to another weight loss discussion. Let's dive right in. Is it bad that I lost weight just to please my husband? I am a 5'9" female who went from 235 pounds in December 2020 to 170. I built some muscle since then, so my body fat percent is pretty low. As of September, this all came from lifestyle changes, primarily involving a change in my diet and physical activity. I cut out pizza, fried foods, chips, and sugar from my diet, and I've been eating mostly salmon, grilled chicken, and a variety of vegetables, etc. I do cardio twice a week for at least 120 minutes and strength training for at least 60 minutes a week. I am happy with my appearance. The problem with my lifestyle is that it has made me guilty about having cheat days once in a while. For example, I am badly craving a whole pizza right now, but feel that I can't eat it. This is because I fear losing my husband if I get out of shape again. My husband, who was a very fit and muscular man, threatened to leave me if I didn't lose weight. He treats me a lot better ever since I lost the weight. He doesn't refuse mechs anymore. He even appreciates my newly fit body so much that he likes to take photos of me and post them on Instagram. I have never felt more special, but I realize that I feel very pressured to stay fit because of him. I feel that it's not mentally healthy for me to feel this way. Shouldn't I be staying fit for mostly myself? I think others have made some good points about there being some unhealthy attitudes on both sides of this, so I'll leave that be. But I want to point out the distinction between getting fit and staying fit. You got fit for him, but you can still decide to stay fit for you. You mentioned that you're happy with how you look now. Hold on to that feeling. Notice the other things you might appreciate now. Do you feel more comfortable? Is shopping easier? Are your health metrics, the real ones like your cholesterol, blood sugar, etc., better? Do you get sick less often? If you make a point to notice and appreciate what you like about this, then you can shift that motivation going forward. And from there, figure out your own rules. Hi, I am the same height as you and almost the same weight. I gained probably around 25 pounds in the last year during quarantine, and I'm now working to shed it because yes, it isn't the healthiest place for us to be at. I've always been a bigger girl, but this is definitely on the high end for me and not in my comfort zone. That being said, my thin fit boyfriend has never made me feel less of a person or unworthy of love for gaining weight. He supports me in my weight loss and is happy I'm wanting to live a healthier lifestyle, but I never get the sense that he's less attracted to me physically or treats me worse for it. The fact that your husband's attraction to you and treatment of you is based solely on weight is messed up to me, and I think that could create an even more unhealthy relationship with food in the future. You don't have to accept this. Alright, this is a tricky one. Your original weight listed was obese, which means there were going to be health issues down the road. Hopefully not until you were in your 60s, but still. And you deserve to be as healthy as you feel you want to be. And for me, it was easier to motivate myself to stop being morbidly obese. I'm much bigger, still working on it, for my family. The idea of leaving my loving family early because I really love food was the only thing I could use to motivate myself to not be super morbidly obese anymore. That's right, I had a BMI above 50. That said, what a frigging butthole. You were only at 34% BMI at your highest and he was treating you like less of a person? You have always been who you are. The person inside is what matters. Now, it's okay for a dude to be like, I have a preference. It's even okay if he found himself less attracted to you. But if he loved you for who you are and not your nebulous max appeal, he would have treated you as well as you deserved, no matter your size. This is the kind of thing that would haunt me. I might even leave my husband if he did this to me. What happens when you age? What happens if you have kids and you put your weight back on? If you get into an accident or something? If he's just going to start treating you like crap because you're not as appealing as he wants you to be? I'm so sorry. I literally cannot imagine. Congratulations on your amazing accomplishments. Yes, you absolutely should only do it for you. You should seriously consider leaving your husband. If that's a hard no from you, you need to think at least about going to a therapist alone and possibly couples counseling. If you're having urges to binge, that might be a different problem with compulsive eating. While it's not healthy to eat a whole pizza, depending on the size, by yourself, it's also not healthy to think one or two indulgences will either or both make you a bad person or make you unworthy of your husband. I would like to say a lot worse things about your husband based on your post info, but I don't want to be too mean. You are worthy of love no matter your weight. Pizza is food. Eating a whole pizza, depending on the size, might be binging. My first husband made it very clear that I was only attracted to him when I was thin, so I engaged in some ED eating until I weighed 116 pounds. I'm 5'6" with large bones. My family thought I was on drugs. Needless to say, that marriage did not last. If my current husband was like yours, I'd be looking for a therapist for me, marriage counselor for us, ASAP. So it's always good to get fit. You did a great thing for your body. However, you need to work on your relationship with food and your overall self-esteem. I get that people are allowed to have a preference, but your husband acted like a whole giant butthole with those threats. That crap is not cool. Instead of being worried about gaining weight and losing him, I'd be concerned with what his next BS excuse will be. I would get into therapy to explore your food relationships and work on your self-worth. You are worthy of being loved by someone without conditions. I met my girlfriend 2 years ago and I was 315 pounds. She quickly would post about me and literally act like I was the only human on earth. She told all her friends immediately and wanted it to be known that she was dating me. I started to lose weight the same month I met her, but not for her. It was already in my plans. And all she said was, "I will like you however you are." She still raves about me online and I'm still overweight. In public and private, she has treated me the exact same. She has never even said for me to change anything. All she does is literally love and support me, and that's all I could ever ask in someone. If someone only likes you when you are a certain way, they ain't the one. You shouldn't have to maintain anything or stress yourself out. You shouldn't feel guilty without wanting a cheat day. I would suggest starting with one monthly cheat day to begin with. Once you see that you can indulge once a month without gaining weight, that should clear the feeling of guilt. I don't think it's bad that you lost weight due to your husband. What's bad is that he has threatened to exit. Definitely counseling is needed. We all have preferences and he should be able to express his preference honestly. The fact that he won't stick around and provide unconditional love and support is foul. I lost a lot of weight, but I did it more to impress someone else. It didn't work out the way I was hoping. I gained half the weight back, I lost my motivation to work out, and became extremely depressed. After a lot of self-hatred, I decided to go to therapy. It has been helping and I'm starting to work out a little again. It has been a great reminder that I'm not here to please everyone else. You are not a doormat. Losing weight and being healthy is great. It is self-improvement. Self. It shouldn't be for someone else. I don't want to sound preachy, I did something very similar, but I want to lose the weight I gained back, but this time for myself, so I can be stronger. And that brings us to the end of the video, Narwhals. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please tap subscribe to join our awesome community, the Narwhals, and for more weight loss stories that help you stay on track. And here's our featured Narwhal of the day. Losing 70 pounds in 3 years.